Upbeat, intriguing music with a sense of wonder and discovery begins and fades into the background. Hello, and welcome to our channel. Today, we're embarking on a journey back in time, over 5,000 years, to the sun-drenched lands of ancient Egypt. This isn't just a civilization. It was a powerhouse of innovation, a beacon of human ingenuity that has captivated the world for millennia. From the towering pyramids that pierce the sky to the enigmatic gaze of the Sphinx, Egypt's legacy is written in stone and sand. But how much do we truly know? What secrets still lie buried beneath the desert? Join me as we peel back the layers of history and explore the marvels of the pharaohs. Let's start with the very lifeline of Egypt, the Nile River. This mighty river wasn't just a source of water, it was the cradle of their civilization. Each year, its predictable floods deposited rich, black silt along its banks, creating an incredibly fertile strip of land in the middle of the desert. This agricultural abundance was the foundation upon which everything else was built. It allowed the Egyptians to move beyond mere survival and develop a complex society with a stable food supply, specialized labor, and a centralized government ruled by the divine pharaoh. This stability fueled a cultural and technological explosion unlike any other in the ancient world. When we think of Egypt, we instinctively picture the pyramids. The Great Pyramid of Giza, built for Pharaoh Khufu around 2560 BC, is an absolute masterpiece of engineering. For nearly 4,000 years, it was the tallest man-made structure on Earth. It's composed of over 2 million massive stone blocks, some weighing as much as 80 tons, all cut and moved without the aid of modern machinery. The precision is astounding. The sides are aligned almost perfectly with the cardinal points of the compass. Archaeologists and engineers are still debating the exact methods used. Was it a single, long ramp, a spiral ramp wrapping around the pyramid? This enduring mystery is a powerful testament to the organizational skills, mathematical knowledge, and sheer willpower of the ancient Egyptians. They weren't just building a tomb, they were constructing a permanent stairway to the heavens for their king. But the pyramids were just one part of a profound belief system centered on the afterlife. The Egyptians believed that death was merely a transition to another, eternal existence. To ensure a successful journey, the body had to be preserved. This led to the sophisticated science of mummification. It was a meticulous, 70-day process where internal organs were removed. The body was dried out using natron salt and then carefully wrapped in hundreds of yards of linen bandages. Amulets and magical charms were placed between the layers for protection. The goal was to keep the body recognizable for the soul, or Ka and Ba, when it returned. This obsession with eternity wasn't just about the dead. It shaped their entire lives, art, and architecture. Of course, none of this history would be known to us without their incredible system of writing, hieroglyphics. This wasn't just a simple alphabet, it was a beautiful and complex script combining pictograms, symbols representing sounds, and determinatives that clarified meaning. For centuries, these sacred carvings were a complete mystery. The breakthrough came in 1799 with the discovery of the Rosetta Stone, which featured the same text written in hieroglyphics, Demotic script, in ancient Greek. This trilingual key allowed brilliant minds like Jean-François Champollion to finally crack the code, unlocking a direct line of communication with the ancient Egyptians. Suddenly, temple walls and papyrus scrolls began to speak, telling us stories of battles, religious rituals, love poems, and even everyday shopping lists. Beyond pyramids and mummies, their daily life was filled with innovations. They developed advanced medical practices, with papyrus texts describing surgical procedures, the setting of broken bones, and remedies for various illnesses. They were brilliant astronomers, mapping the stars to create a 365-day calendar with 12 months, which is the direct ancestor of the calendar we use today. They excelled in mathematics, using geometry to survey land after the annual Nile floods. In art, they created timeless sculptures, vibrant tomb paintings, and exquisite jewelry, all governed by a distinct and consistent style that remained recognizable for thousands of years. From the invention of black ink and papyrus sheets to advancements in shipbuilding and irrigation, Egyptian ingenuity was woven into the very fabric of their society. So, why does this ancient civilization still hold such a powerful grip on our imagination? Perhaps it's because ancient Egypt represents the ultimate fusion of the mystical and the practical. They were master builders and brilliant engineers who also believed in a pantheon of gods and a vivid, tangible afterlife. They were pragmatic farmers and scribes who created some of the most sublime and spiritual art the world has ever seen. They looked at the stars to guide their farming and saw the journey of the sun god Ra across the sky. Their world was one where science and spirituality were not in conflict but were two sides of the same coin, both essential for understanding their place in the cosmos. Exploring ancient Egypt is like opening a treasure chest of human history. It reminds us of our incredible potential for creativity, organization, and our timeless quest for meaning and immortality. The questions they asked about life, death, and the universe are the same questions we ask ourselves today. Their monuments are not just relics of the past. They are enduring symbols of human ambition, standing as a silent, powerful challenge to the sands of time. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey through ancient Egypt. If you found this as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button. And be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next deep dive into history. What ancient civilization should we explore next? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious.